Hello. Yeah, this is just the usual finds video. Nothing much to say other than that, really. I've picked up loads of things recently, most of which are not included here. So yeah, I just thought I should, show the things that I've been listening to and enjoying recently. Yeah, I've got plenty of other stuff to work through, and I'm going on a bit of a road trip next week, so hopefully that might turn up a few things. But yeah, it's 17 tracks here on the playlist. Quite a lot of funk and soul stuff, really. There's a bit of a mixture, obviously, but yeah, this first one's a 45 by Crazy Elephant. So this is the A-side, Gimme Gimme Good Lovin'. This is a track from their album from '69. I think they just did one album, which I've had in the past and not kept. This B-side, Dark Part of My Mind, is a non-album track, and yeah, I'm really into this. It's sort of really pretty heavy blues rock, really, but yeah, it's excellent. So I'm really happy to get this. This is Robin Hitchcock. This is his album I Often Dream of Trains, which was out in '84. This might have been his first, I think this is his third solo LP, but it might be his first release after the Soft Boys split up. Yeah, and this gets a lot of love. I mean, a lot of people are making out this is his, well, their favourite release of his. And I've really enjoyed it. Some of it immediately made me think of Syd Barrett. There's a few comments on Discogs saying similar things, sort of saying, what was one of the other ones? Folky and quite lonely sounding. Ghostly autumnal LP, sometimes amusing, sometimes psychedelic, whimsical and plain odd. Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy to get this. It's just the title track that I've put on the playlist. I Often Dream of Trains, but yeah, I mean, the whole thing's great. It's on this Midnight Music label. So yeah, the only other release I've got of Robin Hitchcock's is this album by the Soft Boys, Underwater Moonlight. I think this is their second from 1980. Yeah, and this is excellent as well. I mean, very different. This is quite a edgy or angular sort of post-punk sound, I suppose. I've just noticed actually this has been reissued this year, so this is pretty easy to get hold of now. This is an original UK on Armageddon, I think. Although it does say Cherry Red there as well, so don't know what the deal is there. But yeah, there's lots. I mean, I don't love all of this, but I mean, what I do, I love the majority of it. So I would say it's a guaranteed winner, really. What did I go for? Insanely Jealous is the one that I've put on the playlist. This is Yves Simon. His album Raconte-toi from '76. This album is extremely average, I'd say, apart from the title track, which is exceptional. So it's just a one-track winner, really. Yeah, so really pleased to get this. It's just on this RCA label. Out in '76, if I didn't say. Yeah, and I got this Youssou N'Dour album. This is a bit of a later one for him. Although maybe not before he became sort of a global star in the late '80s, sort of early '90s. I can remember he did that tune with Nana Cherry, and I guess he was pretty high profile then. I guess he was a bit of a megastar in Africa maybe. But yeah, this is a later album. This is from '85. This pressing might be '86. So maybe it's got more of a Western influence in terms of some of the songs and the sound. But I mean, it's still very much a Youssou N'Dour and an African record, and I really enjoy it all. Rubber Band Man is the one that I've included. I think that's a cover of a Detroit Spinners track. So I mean, which kind of goes along with what I was saying, really. Yeah, I mean, things like this are pretty cheap. So I think this is Earthworks Rough Trade. Yeah, I've shown this before, but I mean, I've played this, and this album is excellent. And this is a cheap record. This is one of the ones that I got for a steal, really, because the condition wasn't great, but it does play all right. I mean, if I find a cleaner copy, I'll definitely pick it up. 1980, God Don't Like Ugly is the track that I've included. I just really like the sort of the reverberating sort of bass synth sound that they've got on it in places. But yeah, there's loads of good things on this. This is Mandrill. Can You Get It is the track I've gone for. We Are One. So this is their 8th LP from '77. I think I've got one or two others by them. Yeah, so I mean, I've just grabbed this based on the fact I've kept some of the others. Yeah, sort of more synth sounds and nice percussion on the Can You Get It tune. I think this was cheap. Yeah, so there's a few sort of late 70s funk albums here, and I suppose they're all a little bit similar in that they've got sort of more modern for the time, synth sounds, and yeah, I suppose that's kind of what I'm maybe being a bit more drawn to at the moment. But yeah, this is Blue Magic, Philadelphia band. This is their 4th LP from '76. Yeah, Mother Funk. Yeah, here is the track that I've gone for. Yeah, another winner, really. It's on this Atco label. This is Karma, Celebration. This is from '76 as well. So Discogs described them as a bit of a sort of collective supergroup. Just did 2 LPs. This is the first one. The track I've gone for is Funk de Mambo. Yeah, lead track on side 1. More sort of synth sounds on that, to be honest, and yeah, really good. It's on this Horizon label. So this is a bit different. This is Cold Blood. I was not familiar with this band, but this was cheap. It was a £5. This is their first LP from '69. San Francisco, sort of, yeah, maybe bluesy, R&B, elements of funk. Yeah, female vocal. Her vocals sort of compared to Janis Joplin, and yeah, I get the comparison, really. But yeah, I've enjoyed this. I mean, particularly, I think it gets stronger as it goes on, really. Quite a lot of cover versions on there. Yeah, I could have picked anything off the B-side, to be honest. Gone with I Just Want to Make Love to You. Yeah, quite sort of, a decent amount of organ and horns on there. Yeah, so I'm pleased to get this on this San Francisco label. Yeah, this is a bit of an obscure one. This is The Good Life Limited. It's on this Jester Records. I think this was out in '73. I mean, this is a cheap record. This was another one that cost me a fiver. There's hardly any of them on Discogs. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. So it's really scarce. So I'm never going to see another one. So I'm definitely keeping it. None of the tracks are on YouTube. I've recorded. The pressing isn't great. I mean, the record, the condition of the disc isn't that bad. It's probably VG plus, but it just does not sound VG plus at all. So I mean, if you listen to the YouTube track, you'll just have to, be understanding about that. But yeah, this title, the lead track, Higher and Higher, is the one that I've recorded. I think that's a Jackie Wilson cover. But yeah, again, it's like there's some touches of sort of synth sounds which sort of just do it for me, really. So yeah, I'm pleased to get this. Pleased to get this, actually. I've seen this record so many times, must have ignored it. It was in a charity shop near to where I live, priced at $2.99, which is probably top end, really, of what you wanted to be paying. I think you maybe can get this for, a £1 or £2 maybe if you're patient. But I just looked it up for once, and someone had left a Discogs comment saying it's got a great version of this Ned Downey track, "Get It Up for Love," and it's an excellent version. It's worth keeping for that. I mean, there's some other nice things on this, so if you find this for cheap, it's probably worth grabbing. Same with this, really. This is a compilation of lesser known artists and songs, sort of late 60s sort of R&B and soul, and there's loads of nice things on here. When I've looked into it, there's one standout, maybe not musically, but it's this Honest to Goodness Herb Ward tune, which must be a big Northern Soul tune, because the original 45 of that goes for, between 200 and 600 quid, seemingly. This is like a £6 compilation from from the late 60s, which sounds all right. So yeah, this is worth having, just on this green RCA label. And then I grabbed a few sort of more jazz related things, really, and maybe they're all a little bit more sort of jazz fusion than my taste would normally go to, but they've all got things that I enjoy. So there's this George Duke, Liberated Fantasies. This is from '76. It's on this MPS BASF label. The tune I've gone for is Don't Be Shy. So I mean, I don't know, if the time came and I needed to purge a few things, maybe this is the sort of thing that'd go. But I mean, it's a nice sounding record as well. So this is Herbie Mann, Push Push. This is from '71. This gets a lot of comments for how bad the sleeve is. I must have seen this before, but I don't remember seeing it before. I got this in Otley about a week ago, and I mean, it's a great record. And then I was reading up about it, and people were saying, "Oh, there's a gatefold sleeve version, which is even worse." And then, I actually found that this in the last couple of days, which is this one, which is pretty nice actually, because it's got this die cut element to the front. I think it's this picture here which people are claiming makes it even worse. But yeah, there's all sorts of people involved in this. Bernard Purdie. Who else was I reading? Dwayne Allman plays guitar on a few tracks. Yeah, it's on this other label, Embryo. So, I mean, I won't be keeping both, but yeah, I was sort of pleased to get that. I mean, that's a cheap record. I think the thing is, some of these records are like, Discogs Median is pretty cheap, but not necessarily easy to find in the UK. So, yeah, maybe I was a bit lucky in that respect. So yeah, this is Quincy Jones. This is his album from 1970. This has got loads of people on it, actually. You got Freddie Hubbard, Eric Gale, Herbie Hancock, Bob James, Don Elliott, Milt Jackson, Richard Davis, Ron Carter. So yeah, it's a sort of A&M, but also CTI recorded by Van Gelder Studios, Rudy Van Gelder, engineer. There's only 4 tracks on it. I think it's fairly accepted that the Bridge Over Troubled Water cover is maybe not that necessary, but yeah, I mean, the rest of it's decent. I've put the humming tune on the playlist, so yeah, I mean, I'm probably looking out for some other Quincy Jones albums, which was why I sort of grabbed this, but yeah, I've enjoyed listening to this. That's the label. And then, yeah, finally, this Happy Sounds, Jose Pirata album. This was from the 20p shop in Otley. I don't often find records in the 20p shop that are worth picking up, but I thought I'd grab this, and it's pretty pedestrian, easy listening. Yeah, late 60s Latin style lounge music, I guess. But the first track that was all right was this Beatles cover with a little help from my friends. I probably wouldn't have kept it if it was just for that, but it's got a version of Watermelon Man, and that is actually pretty good. So yeah, I'm keeping this for the moment. It's on this DRAM label, obviously. Yeah, this sort of nice label design as well. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Cheers.